and welcome to another episode of Youth Zone. At some point in time, you must have heard that life is not a bed of roses, or that life is full of ups and downs. These are facts, these are realities, because there is no way we continue to live trying to become better at who we used to be, trying to get better at our endeavor, at our works, at our studies, at everything or anything we lay hands on. There'll be good times, there'll be bad times. In business, there are good days, there are bad days, there are good months, there are good years, and there are bad times. Same thing with life. It's not always going to be a smooth ride. Sometimes you face some bumps, you face some slopes, you face some hills, you face challenges over and again. But the good thing about it is that the challenges you face and you're able to overcome are going to be your building block. They are going to be your reference point when you face other challenges. For those that are familiar with the Bible, you must have heard the story of David that triumphed over Goliath. Now, he did not win on that particular day. He had been training, he had been practicing, he had been tending to the sheep on the field. He has been warding off wild animals that wanted to attack his flock. He has been training himself to attack and face adversaries over time. And when he faced the main challenge, the real big challenge, he was able to gather that confidence, gather that momentum, and be able to face it, tackle it head on, and he won. Life is full of challenges. Life is full of ups and downs. How you manage it now will determine how you are going to manage the bigger ones that comes your way. The little ones that you are able to overcome now will accumulate together to build your resilience, to build your capacity, to build your tenacity, to build your energy, to build your confidence to be able to match up to anything that comes your way. So don't be scared today that you are facing challenges. It will always come. As a matter of fact, if you are living your life and there seems to be no challenge, there seems to be no obstacle, there seems to be no time where you are tested, then you should review yourself. Probably you are not doing something right. If you are in school and you are studying, you go to school every day, you are exposed to new set of information and knowledge every day. At a time, test will come to evaluate your strength in that field. And by the time you're able to overcome, by the time you do well in the exams, you are moved to the next level. By the time you are able to face the challenges of life the way you ought to, and you pass it the way you ought to, then you are elevated to another level. Life comes in phases. You cannot jump from ground 0 to ground 10. You have to go in stages. And the thing that will make you jump to the next level are those tests of competence, those tests of capacity that sometimes we consider to be challenges. Those are the things that you'll be evaluated upon and your promotion will be based on. As a young person, as an asset, as a global citizen, learn to embrace your fears. Learn to accept them with open hands. They are not going to be easy. They are not going to be a walk in the park. No. They are going to be challenging. Yes. But when you are able to take that walk, think of when you finished an exam. While you were preparing for an exam and the day you wrote the final exam, how did you feel? You feel relief. You feel at peace, knowing that you've put in the hard work. You've done all that you ought to do. Then you will be expecting the result. And you can be sure of the kind of result you're expecting if you've done the work you are supposed to do when you were supposed to do it. So as an asset, I would implore you, don't get scared when challenges comes your way. Don't get scared when you get to a crossroad. Take your time, review the situation, evaluate your circumstances, look around, do everything you ought to do before you jump into it. But do not hesitate to push further. I'll see you the next time.